Hello, welcome to this lecture. In this lecture, you are going to learn regular expressions using jQuery. It's a very important to know for applying validations and controlling your form data while interacting with the server. This all will very much useful for your career. See, what is regular expression? A regular expression is a sequence of characters that define a search pattern. Usually, such a patterns are be used by string searching algorithms for find or find and replace. These operations on a string are for an input validation. It is a technique developed in theoretical computer science and formal language theory. For this, we have a very clear demonstration page is ready for us to go and cover more regular expressions, how it would be using like a jQuery, very simplifications we have seen to develop, which is the package is readily going to be demonstrate you. Let's begin. Come here to refresh the page. Yes, regex, regular expression using jQuery. See, the jQuery demo, like a regular expressions from form validation, very simple. Like say the numeric only here it is a take a text and this text box is assigned to for enter the validation of the text box is to be entered only the numeric digits only. The numeric digits you know how many are. Those are from 0 to 9. Let's see here the regex. We call it as regular expression. It's in regex. That is the regex means regular expression. Now see, this is the expression we have to use for regular expression for 0 to 9 characters only to be eligible to enter in this particular text box. That is a very much pretty easy. I'll explain you one first one. This is the forward slash and tilde it will be here means it is initiating like a starting from this cell and the digit star and it is showing that 0 to 9. All right, and same way you can take 0 to 9 means the characters you are going to applying for this regular expression, and also you'll find in jQuery or else wherever you require to find out the regular expressions, you will easily find the expression of regular expression patterns. Many of the regular expressions are there to validate. This is the regular expression for 0 to 9 for especially designed for j using jQuery for the numeric digits only. Now let's see here for an example for the demonstration I'm showing you. We'll go in detail where to apply this regular expression, how to we'll see one by one. Now see, this is the numeric digits means I'm entering 1, 2, 3. It's happily it is taking. If I'm entering A something as B, how it is populated a message? Numeric characters only. Wow, it's functioning. Like I'm entering some like special characters. Will it taking? No, this is indication that numeric characters only eligible here. The meaningful matter and the pop-up information you can prepare yourself. Automatically, without loading the page, it will be populated there. And if you enter a number here, that's no problem for this box. That is the way you can use the jQuery to, without refreshing your page, you can simply pop out like a preparing user experience. Simply in the words, user may get an experience while using this application. Right now, we'll jumpstart to see the next option of no special characters. Means our expression is prepared capital A to Z, small a to z, and 0 to 9 characters only. So rest of any if we pressed ASD is acceptable, capital ASD also acceptable, 1 to 3 is also acceptable. That's it. Till now we have like satisfied our text box. If I enter any special character, see it is populating. No special character is entertained here. Wow, This also expression is working. And one more thing, yes, this is the great thing. If other number is 12 number digit, or your phone number, or your like information like IT card, or any identity where you are having the government ID with a unique identity, and you know that something like what I can say that the number of characters are reserved. There, how you are going to be write such things like a max is 8. If I'm entering more than 8, it will be warn me error. And that 8 also, it's a capital E to small a and capital letters and small letters and 0 to 9. The mixing of the letters can be possible. Other than it will show you error and 8 is the criteria. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 is acceptable. If I press 9, it will show you error. The warn me how it is. If it is a special character within the 8 itself, it will show error. Why? This is the regular expression is predefined here. And 0 to 8 is the like range from 0 to 8. If you change this to 9, it will be acceptable up to 9 or 10, whatever you wish to take. And the use phone number, like a pattern you want to put like a phone number, like see here, I'm typing something like, like before I'm showing, like US number would be like this, 3 hyphen 4 digits should be like this. If I'm not entered there, that it won't go. If I'm following the entering of this number, then only it will be accept. All right. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, something like this, same thing. Like yeah, 4 dash dash 4. That's it. It's gone. Now, if I'm not entered this particular like this way, it won't accept. All right. Now the email. This is very much pretty important. The emails, most of the username purpose emails we will take. If I'm enter wrong email, what is the usage of it for the registration and receiving the email from such emails? The waste of my time as well as the record and the system and the manpower, many things to review and verify. So we'll validate well like most of the standardization of the email format we'll try to receive from the user. How it is? Test at email.com. That's it. Or dot co also acceptable. Or it may be test at ymail.com or .co, .in. The standardization of email is acceptable. First, it should be text or numbers, and at the rate symbol must be there. And after the at the rate, the domain name should be there, where it may be email or Gmail or office mail, anything you are having an email address to communicate. That email name of the domain name dot extension of the email ID .com, .uk, .us, whatever it you are having. Then only the email is perfection. This is the regular expression we'll use for email, this one. And come to the next one here. No free email will be applicable and acceptable here. No free email means it's a Gmail, it's a freely you are taking. That email is not acceptable to register over here. The corporate companies, those who are take for the company domain names only. So you have to strongly remember such a things like a Yahoo mail, the Rediff mail, or Hotmail, Microsoft mail, Outlook mail. These are the mails are not eligible to register over here. Like you see, we'll try to do test at gmail.com. It won't be acceptable. No free email. See, if I have given here like test at harisystems.com, yes, it is acceptable. We have an email ID called helpdesk at like a harisystems.com. Is it acceptable? And info at harisystems. No spaces within the email IDs. Strongly remember. Yes, it is also acceptable. So this is the way you have to validate the HTML forms by applying jQuery. So called it's very much pretty important to know how to use. Let's begin with the coding part, how to use this all very glance and very quickly. By seeing this, you can actually, as of now, you have seen all these things, right? And you know how to handle text box by calling with ID of this text box using DOM objects in jQuery. Let's say here we are jumping into the code. These are the style sheets as you were wish to make it is all these things. And now here it's in a div tag, and here come to the point of it is in a form tag it is. And you have to remember this here. It is an input text like a class key up numeric. The class is prepared for key up numeric, and the value it is nothing here. And this class of this text box is having first text box key up numeric is a class name or ID, right? Let's go up within the jQuery. You know that to making prepare the form when the DOM is ready to take an appropriate actions, right? Now see key up numeric. This is the class is called here with the basing of the dot. Class is called and key up function when the key something is pressed. What is taking span error key up dot remove. If it is there any you can remove and input value this value on text boxes what we are going to be entering it will be called this is the like a symbol of dollar with this value and this dot value it is called and appended to this var this variable it will be assigned and once it is assigned the value on one more variable it is a numeric reg and here it is defined the pattern that is a very much pretty easy. What we have seen in the demonstration of the expressions, we'll take in a variable here and we are making this variable to be available by assigned this like regular expression. Now what I am doing here, if not reg like a numeric reg dot test of input value. What is the input value? This input value. If it is this input value within this, if it is not within if it is not matching to this pattern, this is the pattern if it is not matching. So what to do? Then you can push the error numeric character only. If it is matched, nothing to do. Matched, nothing to do. If it is not matching, see here it's an exclamatory mark you may observe here with the pink color. This one. So called the value how we are going to validating. If it is not matched, then only you push out the error message of numeric characters only. If it is matched, nothing to do. That's it. For all the classes we are going to calling here one by one. This is for specifically for numeric characters. And this is the for specifically for key of characters. This is the numeric. This is the key of characters. The limitation of 8. The class names only we are calling here. That's it. Nothing more than that. And we have seen that same thing you have to take a copy of paste, wherever, how many. And what are these things of validation part like regular expression you have to place here. Nothing more than that. See one by one. And a phone number of a yes pattern and the 2 digit and the 3 digit and 4 digit. If you want to make here, like you can also make it as a custom, like a very simple, see if you want to make one more four, how much, I can take one more five, copy, hyphen, paste with five. That's it. Forward. It will take one more. Actually, I want to present here like a hyphen x. I want to present like one more x5. That's it. Forward. If it is an Indian number and Indian standardization, if you want to take what you want to see that information, like 10 digit of phone number, which pattern you want to display, just you can customize this. Also, regular expression by identifying the things, you can also customize the things. You wish to make it. All right. Now, what I am doing here and is a key like email. This is the pattern will be applicable for valid email. And this is for here for taking to avoiding free email accounts. Yes, if you are having more knowledge on the domain names of the free, which are you are not going to like taking, you just put into that take a copy of this and add one more like number of domains over here. Yes, we to done this type of activity when we are in the field of real time playing like email IDs. There is a some lot of problem is there. The email ID validation which is not going to be perfectly activating and it's not going to be performing its action. So what we have done there, we have grouped such a email extensions. Who those email extensions are eligible to register. Yes, we done it successfully. We can. Such way you can make it as in a functionality which email IDs you are going to be receiving or which you want to don't want to take the domain extension. All you can mention here very simply after the at the rate. That's it. Now, now the point is submit button here. Yes. When you filled everything is successfully. Yes. And once you come, if you are facing any errors over here, it won't allow you to submit. The errors are throwing. If without you are having without errors and the form is successfully filled, that is the way it is prepared. On the submit button, see span error tag if greater than 0 means if any errors are there means it will be like 1, 2, 3 number it will show. So alert message errors are there. Please clear all. That's it. I have given more meaningful information. I have given like this, and when I press this, just a second, reload. Something you have to see like yes, error is here. Now submit. See, errors are there. Please clear all. Once cleared everything, like numbers only, and no special character, and the max is 8, acceptable, and phone number 234 1 2 and the email is text at gmail.com, text at hari.com. That's it. All are there is a no error so called. Right? We have a filled successful data as of now. You assume it. Now the form is completely validating like by satisfying the things. Now what I'm doing by pressing the submit button, form accepted. The form data is moving to some around where we have going to be redirecting or like see the form I'm showing here. I'm showing just a second. Yeah, like within the form, I'm going to take an action like see user functions.php. Some other form I'm going to redirecting to submitting this action of this form data using the post method. You will more about the action and methods you will be learned on our PHP classes. Very clearly, you will be understood about this. Right? This is the way, and the more like regular expressions are there in this real time. As you find out how to apply these regular expressions to validate using jQuery, it's a pretty easy. See, moreover, I am explaining you something like for the form ready for the DOM, you need to define this thing. Yes, this thing. If you want to define this thing dot ready document dot ready of the function open bracket like and end with this will be form document of the collection of the objects of HTML elements will be ready with jQuery. As you know that this is the common for to apply to avail jQuery functionality. All right. I hope you are having and a familiar and known understanding of how to apply jQuery with a regular expression validations. Try to like prepare your own forms with more and more examples. We'll see you in the next lecture. Thank you.